Yes guys, welcome back to the video, welcome back to the channel. It's another Life Lessons with Josh. I'm back and I'm in the seaside town, the sunny town of Margate, and I'm gonna drop some few gems on you. I'm gonna drop a few gems tonight for this video. So the first one is the mindset of an artist. Yeah, so these are mindset hacks that I use to push me through to achieve my goals. These are things that I use in my everyday life to go and get further and further to my goals, right? So the first lesson I'm gonna explain to you, the first concept I'm gonna explain to you is the compound method. So the compound method is where you stack the small wins every day. And how do you stack the small wins? You stack the small wins by building confidence. So that small win, it could be something as simple as waking up early in the morning. You know, if you say you're going to wake up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. or 7 a.m, you wake up at that time. You keep all the promises that you set for yourself, all those small promises, you keep them for yourself. Yeah, you keep them. If you say you're going to draw at 8 a.m. or you're going to do a sketch at 10 a.m, you do it. You do that sketch, yeah? So the small wins matter. The small wins, and take action every single day. That's what I do. So you keep those small promises to yourself, and over time, that's what builds that instinct, that inner tuition that will help you build confidence and make the right decisions in other areas of your life, right? So that's what I've used and that's what I've learned, because there was times where, you know, I would say I'm gonna do something. I say I'm gonna wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym. Then after that, I'm gonna do some drawing, I'm gonna do some painting, I'm gonna be creative, I'm gonna do everything. And then I don't do it. I don't keep that promise to myself. And then what happens? You know, I end up feeling bad, I end up feeling regret, and then that spiral of negativity continues. And so once I realized that I have to stack the small wins and keep those small promises and build that and compound it over time, that's when I started to build the confidence. That's when I started to get even more confident in myself. Yeah, and that's how I channel that into my art as well. So if I say I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m, do a drawing, or if I'm gonna go live Mondays and Wednesdays at 9 p.m. on my TikTok, I'm there. You know what to expect, because before it was very sporadic. Now if you watch my TikTok, you will know that I would just go live on TikTok whenever. But since I employed that compound method, that stacking the small wins, I've been consistent and my TikTok following's grown. You can check my page Monday and Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Yeah, so stacking the small win and the compound method comes into it by 1% every day. So you might be working a 9 to 5, you might be working a 12 till 12, a 8 till 8, whatever the case may be. You might be working night shifts. But if you've got a bigger dream, if you've got a bigger goal, stack the small wins and do the 1% every day. Even if that 1% is sending an email to a potential client or reaching out to someone that might be able to help you achieve your goal. Yeah, take a small action every day and trust me, it's gonna compound. Yeah, it's gonna go 1, 2, 4, 8, like that. Yeah, so the effort that you put in every day, just daily efforts, small daily efforts, account to a big change. That's the key, and that's what I learned. Take action every single day. Yeah, you might not have 10 hours free time, but you can still work around that. Even if you only got 30 minutes on your lunch break, yeah, that's enough time to send an email, or that's enough time to, you know, apply for a grant application or something, or apply for some funding. Yeah, or that's enough time to write an email proposal. If you don't have time, use AI, use any AI software, get it to write an email template. Yeah, maximize the time and take small actions that lead to bigger goals, that lead to bigger effectiveness, in terms of a better word. Effectiveness. Yeah, so 1% every day and the compound method, and the small wins lead to big changes, guys, I'm telling you. So that's a mindset that I use as an artist, and that's how I've managed to do almost 5 exhibitions in the space of 6 months. Yeah, just pounding the pavement daily. And then another thing as well, guys, that I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna tell you, is another thing is stepping out your comfort zone. Yeah, stepping out your comfort zone. Now, as artists, it's very, very, very easy for us to stay in our own way of creating. Yeah, if you're used to that pencil, if you're used to that oil paint, if you're used to using acrylic, it's always gonna feel like, yeah, that's your comfort zone. You know, that's what you're used to. But I'm telling you, try something different. Switch it up on them. Switch it up on them now and again. Keep them guessing. Yeah, if you use pencil all the time, try using acrylic and see what happens. If you usually draw portraits, try doing a landscape and see what happens. See what outcomes you get. Yeah, so that will also help you build other key areas where you might feel you need to work on too. Yeah, so keep it guessing. Stay at your comfort zone. If you're always in London, look, take a trip to the seaside. Look, that's where I am now. The seaside, bro. You know what I mean? Take a trip outside London. Just get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, and you can see all the sketches I've done today as well, by the way, guys. I'll throw them up throughout the video. But yeah, that's the key message. That's the key messages I wanted to drive home in this video today. There's so many more I could go on through. I'll give you one more. I'll tell you one more before I go. Yeah, the last one, you probably might have heard it before. You've probably seen it on multiple YouTube videos as well. But it's called the Reticular Activating System. Yeah, the Reticular Activating System. Now, I'm not a scientist, so I'm not going to explain it in the in scientific terms. I'm going to explain it in Jay Mansano illustration terms. Yeah, so where your energy flows, your attention goes, or where your attention goes, your energy flows. Yeah, so how your mindset is, you create your own reality with your own mentality. Now, you might have been hearing this many times before, and if you haven't, sit back and relax. Let me tell you. Yeah, so your mindset will be the correlation, will be the difference between you achieving your goal or you not achieving your goal. Yeah, you're the only person in the way of that. So fix your mindset. Yeah, now my mindset is this: there's opportunities everywhere for me. There's clients that are willing to work with me. There's clients that want to work with me. There's clients that need my work. That's my view of the world. That's how I think. Yeah, there's people that want to buy my work. There's people that have bought my work. These are mantras that I live by. These are words of affirmation that I say to myself every day as I take action. Yeah, so if you combine all these three principles, you will definitely achieve your goal. Yeah, you will 100% achieve your goal. You will get towards it. And that's the main thing, right? We all want to achieve that goal, right? Whatever it may be. So I would say this: Reticular Activating System, use it to your advantage. Build your own reality with your own mentality. See everything as an opportunity. See the opportunities everywhere. So for example, when you might buy like you might buy a new watch, for example. You might buy a Rolex, for example. Next thing you know, you start seeing Rolexes everywhere. That's the Reticular Activating System. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. So if you say, right, if you start thinking opportunities, I'm seeing opportunities everywhere. If you get one opportunity and you think about it enough, and you keep your mindset in that, yeah, I'm ready for the opportunities. I've got opportunities. Yeah, you're gonna start seeing more and more and more. And I tell you what, it's working in my life too, because now I'm seeing art, I'm seeing illustrations everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, I notice artwork. Everywhere I go, I notice illustrations. Everywhere I go, I see opportunities. And that's the mindset that I've crafted for myself. And that's the mindset that I would encourage all of you guys to have as well. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not something that will happen overnight. It's not something that will take, not something that you can just manufacture tomorrow. It might take you a bit of time. You might need to read some books on it. Yeah, Napoleon Hill's good. He's got really good books. So guys, definitely try out these mindsets, try out these hacks, see how it goes in your life, and let me know how you get on as well. But in the meantime, if you want to join my artist empowerment program, click the link in the description, book a free discovery call. Let's get you back on track. Let's get you creating again, guys, because I want all the best for you. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna go and catch my train back to London, back to south side, you know. But yeah, the weather's looking nice today, right? Wow, yeah, man. So yeah, guys, enjoy the video, drop a like, comment, and I'll see you in a bit.